Shinso, I'm worried about your health. When was the last time you slept?
On Friday.
But today's Thursday?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Anime seems to be one of the biggest genres in the world at the moment, due to classic series gaining a new following due to streaming services paying top dollar for that hot anime ass, as well as new and exciting series all hitting the global market like how my dad used to hit me, hard and without care. It's become so popular that it is now cringe not to watch anime. Back in my day, we used to beat the shit out of anime kids just because we were bored, but now it's dangerous to even step foot near one of these otaku 5-year-olds. Who knows what wombo combos these crazy kids are learning? Fucking ninjutsu and shit. The only anime I grew up watching was Lego Ninjago and Everybody Hates Chris, and no matter how hard I tried, I can never unlock my secret ninjutsu power or turn into Terry Crews. But now, that sweet sickness has infected me, and I am a quote-unquote anime waifu now, or at least that's what I'm told. But I feel like I have to explain why. For so many years of my life, I was against all of the sugoi, all of the kawaii, and especially all of the hentai. But what changed? Was it me? Was it the anime? Or was it the hentai? Let's take a look deep inside and figure out why I like what I like and why what you like is much worse. So the anime I like has a few things in common. First of all, it has great animation and character design. This is an important step, but nowadays this feels like a given. Demon Slayer low-key busted in the door with this, with possibly the best animation of all time. I don't even like Demon Slayer though, so the animation can't possibly be all. That's right, I don't like Demon Slayer. Fight me. And yes, I do make it a part of my personality because I need to feel superior to people. That's what's up. The theme song as well is just as important. If your anime has a banging theme song, the more likely I am to watch it. Some of these songs fucking slap, Jesus Christ. I'd be in the gym listening to Tank going absolutely crazy. Another super important thing is the script. Sometimes anime decides to have the most cringe and annoying dialogue ever written on paper, and it just makes me want to kill myself.
Ketsuro, what are you, retarded? Obviously.
But the last and most important thing to me when watching anime is the concept. This is how I find the best anime to watch. Now, all of you anime aficionados out there are probably seething with anger. You probably got that little red number sign on your head, and yeah, that one, and probably want to hit me with some type of charged attack on my ass after hearing this. But if an anime has an overall complicated plot, it's ass. That's my rule. If I lose track of what you're saying when you're simply describing the plot of an anime, I already know for a fact I'm gonna hate it. It's just not worth it to me. My favorite animes are the one with simple plots, from my simple little brain. Neon Genesis plot. Big robot goes against big weird demon things, with a hint of existentialism. Easy to swallow, right? Cowboy Bebop. Space bounty hunters fight monster of the week. Easy as fuck and one of the best animes of all time. Assassination Classroom. I'm currently watching this one and loving it. A weird tentacle guy is teaching a class who turns into assassins. The class has to kill him or he will destroy the world. Easy to fucking understand. Now, as you watch the show, the plot obviously can go into more detail. This is an important rule. The concept has to stay consistent, but the details in the plot can be expanded upon. For example, Assassination Classroom. Class has to kill the teacher. Okay, easy to understand. But as you watch the show, the more it goes into why the teacher wants to blow up the world in the first place, and why he wants to teach this class at all. But the basic outline stays the same. Assassinate the teacher. Now, to illustrate my point, let's hear some plots of other animes that I will never watch because just by reading the synopsis, I feel about 12 times stupider than I normally do. This is on Wikipedia about Code Geass, or Geass. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce half these fucking things I'm about to say, so just bear with me, please. This was probably not the best one to pick. Lilac v. Britannia is an exiled Britannian prince, son of Emperor Charles Z. Britannia, and his royal consort Marianne v. Britannia. Lilac has a sister, Nanili v. Britannia. Marianne was brutally murdered in the palace, and Nunali, who witnessed the murder of their mother, was so traumatized she lost both her sight and her ability to walk. Lilac is furious with his father, believing his father failed his mother and sister by turning a blind eye to their mother's death and failing to pursue their mother's killer. Lilac and Nunali are sent as political pawns to Japan to lull the Japanese government into a false sense of security. After the siblings are sent to Japan, Japan is attacked and defeated by Britannia. With the ruins of Japan as a background, Lilac vows to his Japanese friend Suzaku Kuryugi that he will one day obliterate Britannia as an act of vengeance against his father. 7 years later, Lilac, now going by the name Lilac, is now a popular yet withdrawn student at Ashford Academy. Lilac becomes involved in a terrorist attack and finds a mysterious girl called CC, also known as C2, which is, ridiculous, who saves Lilac's life from the Britannian Royal Guard by making a contract with him and granting Lilac a power known as Geass, or Geass, I don't know. This power, also known as the Power of Kings, allows him to command anyone to do whatever he wants, including the bending of their will to live, to fight, or die on his behalf. This power can affect an individual just once and only through direct eye contact. Lelouch decides to use his power of Geos to find his mother's murderers, destroy Britannian Empire, and create a better world where Nunnally can live happily. In the process, Lelouch becomes Zero, a masked vigilante and the leader of the resistance movement known as the Black Knights, gaining popularity and support among the Japanese on his way to the rebellion of Britannia. However, this has not come without a cost. Caught up in the conflict, he does not know the full extent of his powers. Lelouch will have to batter Suzuka, resistance man, and Kylie man, and the strongest army in the world, and his home half says blah 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 blah. It's forever changed the world. Okay. I am not watching this shit. What the fuck are they even talking about? You notice how there are like 6 plot lines, history of 2 different nations, multiple groups or factions or whatever, random powers with weird rules to them that make no sense. It's just too much. It's too much to handle. Now, to clarify, before everyone wants to throw things at me, I'm sure if I watched it and actually gave it a chance to develop all of these ideas itself, it will be better than just reading about it. I know that for a fact. However, I'm not gonna fucking do it. Now, to counterbalance that 17-page synopsis, here is one from One Punch Man. On a supercontinent of Earth, powerful monsters and villains wreak havoc. The millionaire Agony creates the Hero Association, which employs superheroes to fight evil. Saitama, an unassociated hero, hails from City Z and performs heroic deeds as a hobby. For 3 years, he has trained enough to defeat any enemy with a single punch. His unmatched strength leaves him bored. He becomes a reluctant mentor to Genos, a cyborg seeking revenge against another cyborg who killed his family and destroyed his hometown after saving him from a monster. They could literally leave the cyborg stuff out if they wanted to. It's so simple. Overpowered guy gets bored beating the shit out of everyone. Hilarity ensues. Other examples include Death Note. Man finds Death Note. That's easy. We love that. I really love the plots where something happens that's like almost unexplained at first, like a book just falls out of the sky randomly, or a tentacle monster wants to teach kids, or a random demon starts appearing in the sky. It's just fun. When shows have complicated backstories literally in their synopsis, just count me out. It's not worth it to me to become fluent in fictional countries' politics. It's boring and my little monkey brain doesn't like it. Except Attack on Titan. That's the only one, because it slowly went into it. I like Attack on Titan. And I know what you're thinking. Wow, you're fucking stupid. And like, yeah, true, my bad. But also, this guy said he hates Demon Slayer. And that might be the most simple plot of all time. Kill demons. True. I cannot argue with such wisdom. However, that show sucks for a completely different reason. The dialogue, as I've said before. The dialogue on that show goes something like this. First of all, he's fighting someone. Then they hit him with a special move, and he would say, "Wow, they used their special move. It's really powerful. Wow, I am hurt. Next time I have to use my water power dodge version 3 in order to dodge it and use its momentum against them." And the bad guy cuts in, "Don't you think you can use your power dodge version 3 against me, bucko? I was trained in the way the power attack version 18, which perfectly counters attack that bitch." And he's like, "Oh, fuck, shit, what do I do now? If I get hit with another attack, I'm fucking dead. So this, and so is my weirdly sexualized sister that keeps getting smaller. So the sexualization of her gets weirder and weirder. What do I do?" I know. I can use the tree branch from earlier in the episode to hit him over the head and then beat him to death with this rock or something. I don't know. Just go with it. My creativity isn't shot right now. So then he picks up the rock and he kills the demon. And do we see the issue here? Okay, just listen to me just for 1 second. Stop fucking telling me what you're going to do. Just do it. Jesus Christ, it makes me so angry. I hate dialogue like this. It sucks. And sometimes I get it. It's the translation that fucks up. So there are some weird lines in there that occur once in a while. And I do watch anime subbed, not dubbed. So I give them a lot of the benefit of the doubt most of the time. However, when it's such a repeat offense, I am legit forced to turn it off. I stopped watching Demon Slayer after 10 episodes in the middle of episode 10 because the dialogue got so fucking annoying. And I have examples. I'm just not going to go back and watch that show to find them. I don't like it. It's not worth it. It's just a principle I have. Fuck that show. But again, the art style is awesome, and the easy-to-follow plot is very appreciated. So it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. But man, yeah, that art style is fucking gorgeous. Oh my god. Anyway, the concepts to anime, I think, is the most important part of any show. If a concept is lame or too confusing, it's simply not going to work. The best anime have simple concepts, but then expand on those concepts through the shows like One Punch Man, Cowboy Bebop, and of course, Neon Genesis, who might expand on a concept more than any show of all time, Jesus Christ. Now, with those being my pillars of great anime, it's hard for me to find shows that I really love and connect to. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, as always, and let me know what you think, or how bad you disagree, and whatnot. Like and subscribe if you will, and see you next time, I guess.